Shocking fans once again, a new video has reignited conversations around the unique and often debated bond between BTS's Jimin and Jungkook, popularly known as Jikook. The narrator firmly believes their connection goes far beyond ordinary friendship, and they waste no time diving into a series of subtle yet telling moments that support this claim. One of the first comparisons made is between Jungkook's recent arrival at the airport and the way he interacts with fellow BTS member V, also known as Taehyung. In this particular instance, Jungkook seemed distant, keeping to himself. But when it comes to Jimin, the difference is striking. Whenever Jimin and Jungkook travel together, there's a noticeable habit: they wait for each other. If one of them arrives early, they don't simply go ahead. Instead, they stand by, showing a quiet kind of care that's not flashy, but deeply telling. The narrator emphasizes that the affection between Jimin and Jungkook doesn't feel performative. It's not the kind of closeness that gets turned on for cameras. Rather, it's found in the way they naturally lean toward each other, share small moments, and show affection without a second thought. These consistent little actions, they argue, say more than words ever could. Then comes the part that truly catches attention: social media clues. Fans who've been watching closely noticed that Jimin posted an Instagram story where he's gently petting a white cat around the same time Jungkook was reportedly leaving Korea. Coincidence? Possibly. But it doesn't stop there. When Jungkook was spotted back in Los Angeles, Jimin again shared a similar video, him with a cat, in what appeared to be the same environment. And this time, fans claim they heard Jungkook's voice in the background. One detail that added fuel to the theory? Jimin was seen wearing a long black sweater that fans speculated belonged to Jungkook. Given that the two have a history of sharing clothes, the possibility isn't far-fetched. It's a small thing, but again, it's about patterns, and those patterns paint a bigger picture. The video also explores the non-verbal communication between the two. From the way they often find each other's eyes in a crowd, to sitting side by side even when there are open seats elsewhere, there seems to be an unspoken language between them. At times, they've been seen adjusting each other's microphones or offering quiet support without a word. These aren't grand gestures, but they reflect an intimacy that doesn't need to be explained. According to the narrator, the strength of their bond lies not in what's loudly declared, but in what's silently shown over and over again. And that consistency is hard to ignore. Whether it's a glance, a touch, or simply being in sync during public events, Jimin and Jungkook's connection feels real, lived in, and quietly profound. The fans notice these things, not out of baseless curiosity, but because these moments matter. They reflect something sincere, something that doesn't come from scripted interactions or carefully staged events. And it's not just longtime Jikook supporters saying this. Even casual observers have begun to notice the way the two gravitate toward one another, time and time again. Of course, the video also touches on the skepticism that often surrounds discussions of Jikook. Especially from fans of other BTS members, some try to dismiss the significance of these small moments. But the narrator pushes back, suggesting that denying what's clearly in front of us means ignoring the countless clips, interactions, and behaviors that have been recorded and shared over the years. In the end, the message is clear: Jimin and Jungkook share something rare. It may not be loudly spoken, but it's deeply felt. A series of gentle gestures, thoughtful habits, and genuine closeness all point toward a bond that defies simple labels. Whether you call it love, loyalty, or something in between, what's undeniable is this: Jikook's connection is anything but ordinary.